roasted capsicums in oil. Going to turn a kilo of capsicums, some extra virgin olive oil, some apple cider vinegar and some sunflower oil, and I'll explain why the sunflower oil if you watch on, into a jar full of roasted capsicums in oil. Here's the capsicums cut up into about 1 centimetre by 2 centimetre chunks. Going to put a bit of oil and a bit of salt on it, then put it on trays in the griller. Add a little bit of olive oil. You don't need much. It's just to help it roast. A sprinkle of salt. Just stir that all up. Okay, now I'll stir it up. Now to put it on the trays to put in the griller to roast for about 7 minutes. Spread them out onto trays. That kilo made 3 trays this size. You can see the little bit of coating in oil, a tiny bit of salt. Put them in the griller next. 7 minutes. That's the first tray going into the griller. Put the grillers on high, and we'll leave them for 7 minutes and take a shot. I'll just stir them around, turn them over a little bit, and for about 3 or 4 minutes. Then we'll show you what they're like when they're finished. This is after the 7 minutes. Your time may vary, of course. You can see a little bit of charring, particularly say on this one here. Now that's just perfect. Going to turn them over a little bit, give them a little bit, 3 or 4 minutes more on the other side, and then do the other trays. Then we'll fill the jar. That's the first tray done. Just let it cool. Do the other 2 trays, and then we'll fill the jars. Here's after all that capsicum on the 3 trays has cooled off. Now I'm going to put it in the jar. Put the capsicums in the jar. Fill the jar, just press them down a little bit. They will crunch down. And we're going to add the oils. It's a 2 to 1 to 1 ratio, so 200 mils in this example of sunflower oil, so we'll just fill it up to the 200 ml mark. 100 mils of olive oil, so up to the 300 ml mark. And 100 mils of apple cider vinegar. Now this might not make enough to coat all the jar, but we can make it up a little bit more in that ratio. We'll see how this fits. Just give the oils and vinegar a little mix. It doesn't have to be perfect. The reason why I use sunflower oil and not all olive oil is because olive oil goes solid in the fridge. So if you add sunflower oil into it, it solidifies at a lower temperature than olive oil. Okay, pour the mixture into the jar. See how we go. See how I guessed whether I've got enough or too much. Might have to make up a little bit more. It looks like I've just about got it correct. That looks perfect. I'll put the lid on and tap it down to remove the air bubbles. And there you have a kilo of roasted capsicums in oil, and you put that in the fridge and keep it, and it'll keep for quite a long time. It's lovely on salads, nachos, or just as a side for an evening meal.